removable signatures and how to make one. So welcome, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and let's make removable signatures today. So what I have here is a couple of journals I've been working on, and I've been doing some embroidery on them. So I did a little embroidery on this one, which I think turned out really fun. And they're all soft cover. And then this one this is my little bee journal, and I did some embroidery on here with the bee. So that's all embroidered. And this is a fun technique on how to grunge up a photo. So if you guys want to know how to do this, let me know in the comments, and if I get enough comments down below, I'll show you guys how I did this. It's really fun. We'll do a video on that one. So make sure to comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so these are just the couple I'm working on, and I will have the Etsy link down below for both of them. So come check them out. They'll be in my Etsy shop when they're all done. So what I want to show you guys today is how to make a removable signature. So what I got is some jewelry cord, which is just some elastic cord. Okay, that's what I'm using. And you can probably find that at any local, like Joann Fabrics or just any kind of craft store. I'm sure they have it. And what I want to do first, before we get these all bound in here, is I want to do a little bit of stenciling throughout. So for this one, this is going to be my flower one, so I'm going to move this over to the side for now. And I got some black soot and a little makeup sponge here. Okay, let's move the cover out of the way. I don't want to get it on that. So I just want to go through and do some stenciling real quick. So what I have is I got some bird stencils, which I think would be fun, and then some just floral and some butterflies. So there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. I just want to put a little bit of decoration throughout just to have it so there's some interest. All right, so I went through and got all my pages stenciled, and we'll do a little flip through at the end of both of them, but I'm going to show you, for example, how to put a removable signature in. And I'll show you on this one, and they're both the same here, so let's see. So what you need to do is find the middle of your signature, or I mean of your journal. Here, so you can crease it a little bit. And what I have is my crocodile, my squeaky little crocodile here, and I'm going to do 3/16 hole punch right here. So I'm going to do it, got your paper in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pop it down like right. You can just line it up level right here, somewhere around there with your paper. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it and just pop a hole through it. And when you go through fabric, I'm going to turn it. When you go through fabric, you're probably going to have to cut off a little bit too, because it just doesn't go all the way through it. So here, I'll show you. So you just take it and you have to pop a hole like that. Okay. Oh, that one actually came off. Sometimes it just hangs, like the fabric will hang off of it, and then you have to just snip a little bit to punch it all the rest of the way. Okay, so we got that one. And about the same here. See, like that didn't come all the way off. But just take it and go like that. And then I have my eyelets. I'm just going to pop these through. And then take it and smash them down. There we go. And then this one was a little off, so I'm going to move it over just a little bit. It went off the fold a little, so the rooster wants to join us. Okay. And then you could cut all those bits off, little extra bits. Okay. And we're just going to take it. Do the same thing here and smash it down. Okay, there we go. I think that turned out great. Okay, so now you have your signature that you want to put in there, and then you have your elastic. So you're just going to want to open it up till you get to the center here. This. I'm going to take it, go through the bottom here, like that, wrap it around the back, pop it up through the top. So you're just wrapping it around. Okay. And then this just depends on your signature size of how tight you want to tie it or anything like that. Like you could see that that's kind of folding up a little bit, so just depending on how you have it. Just take it. There we go. And then you don't need all the excess here hanging. Unless you want to put some beads or something on it. Those are always fun. I mean, you could have some beads hanging off of it, but I think I'm going to just cut it down. And there you go. So the cool thing about this is after you are done doing your whatever you do in your little journals, journaling or drawings, or make it a art journal, whatever you want to make it, you can take them out. Like say you want to take this one out, and you can give this away as a gift, or make something fun with it. And if you want to keep it in there, you just pop it right back in. So like as you're using the pages, you can just pull them out, or you can, when you're all done, just take all the signature out like that, and then you got yourself a cover, and you can keep replacing and adding more paper in it. So this is super fun to do. Easy. I mean, you could do it, with the cloth like this, or you could do it with the paper cover. You could do it, with cardstock, anything like that, and you just add your little eyelets, which just helps secure it, and you just pop them in and out, just like that. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other one, and we'll do a quick flip through both of them. So I want to show you guys what I'm going to do when things go wrong. So what happened here is, for some reason this fabric's soft, even though I did the same fabric over here, but I think it's because I bit into some of this cotton, so it made it so it didn't go through. But it kept getting a bigger hole and bigger hole. So what I did is, I think it's a kind of a fun fix here, is I took some cotton fabric, just some sturdier, something where this is kind of woven, so it, you know, didn't have a good bite to it to put the eyelet. So this is like a cotton. So I went ahead and cut out some squares, just little rectangles, and I took a glue stick, just the Yoo-hoo glue stick, and I did a little glue on one side, put down the fabric, put a little glue on the other side to cover up the hole, okay? Then I went ahead and popped the eyelet through, and after the eyelet was in, I went ahead and took some of my floss here, my embroidery floss, and I left all 6 strands on it, and I just went in and out of the hole like that, just to secure it on there, okay? So that gives it a nice bite for it to get into, and then plus you're sewing it on there, so that's going to make it sturdy, and it kind of looks cool. It looks like just a little flower on there. So that's what I'm going to do here on this side. And then you can always take your like, if you have, you could trim around this more if you want, or you could just take some of your Fabrifix. I have Fabrifix glue too, which I just kind of glued it down to make it so it's secure, because I want it to catch the edges around the big hole and make sure it's all secure and not going to pull through. Okay, so this is just a little fix that I came up with that I think is going to work really good. So I'm just taking it and popping it over the hole. Okay, so this is just something, if this happens to you, I'm kind of glad it happened so I can show you guys this. And then I'm just going to get the other side of the hole here, like that. Okay. Then you just take it and make sure I'm lining it up here, and just pop a hole through it again. And then just trim off anything that's just hanging on there. Okay. And we're going to do this again. So we're just going to pop this through. Pop it down. And then when I was noticing, when I had it popped down, it still kind of wanted to come out. This one's doing a little bit better, but it still wanted to pull through. So that's why I went ahead and just grabbed my threads here, and I'll show you. Just go up under the patch here, through your hole, like that, so then you can hide your knot, and then you can just trim that off. Okay, so then what I did is just did a whip stitch all the way around it. So it just secures it in there. So just make sure you're grabbing here. Just going through the fabric, and then you're going through the hole. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to come up through the fabric again, right here. Okay. And the meanwhile, I'm holding down the eyelet so it doesn't come popping out. Okay. So now this is not going to go anywhere, because now we're getting enough bite all around to grab onto, and then securing this down. Plus it looks really cool. I think it looks really neat, like a flower. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing that, and that's all I'm doing is just going on the outside here, like that, making sure I'm getting the fabric, going like this, and then just popping it through the hole. Okay, so I'm just working my way around. So I think that was a good fix for this journal. So you just need to, here, let's look at it. make sure you have something to bite onto, so just the fabric that you put around it, and then you can always glue it down and then sew it on. I think that worked out really good. Okay, so let's just do a quick flip through. If you guys are enjoying this video, please hit the like button. That helps me out so much. Gets my video out there a little further. So let me see. So I just did some stenciling. I did some fun just bee stenciling. So I have coffee dyed paper. I think that's what's throughout here is just some fun coffee dyed papers. There's an envelope to put stuff in. So this is just pretty much a naked journal, if you will, because I did some stenciling throughout, but it's going to be great just to add your own things too in the pockets and then do some journaling. So this is just great. And then you can replace the signature with whatever paper you guys want and add your own little touch to it. So this is just some stuff that I did. Another little pocket. And then there we go. That's the back of it. So it's just super fun. So this one will be down below in my Etsy link. Okay, and then we got this one. And I'll look at this one and double check, but I think I'll just go ahead and do the same thing. I'll probably just, you know, maybe add a little fabric and then do a whip stitch around it, just to make sure it's secure. I want to make sure it doesn't come out. Okay, so I got that. So I just went through and did some stenciling. This is avocado dyed paper, I think a lot, and tea dyed. So I got some avocado and tea dye papers. I thought those would look nice in here. So this is just a fun way to show you guys how to do removable signatures. It's really fun. And there we go. So I hope you guys found this informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys will see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.